Welcome back everyone, my name's Riva. This is some more Stellaris Federations, playing the democratic Griffin states, and we are at war. So our ally decided to declare war on our neighbor, and that is a good jump off point to eventually get this free ruined mega shipyard. That will be very nice to have. I unpaused there, but I might want to check on my planets first. Plenty of jobs available on this world, so I don't think we need to do anything just yet there. We are building our stuff out here, which will be a very sizable farm world. Agriculture districts will also add housing, so we're fine there. It's currently still in the frontier sector, and there will be only like... Well, actually, if we put this world at its center, it will have 1, 2, 3, 4... It will have 4 worlds eventually in the sector, but for now we can definitely create a sector and assign a governor, which, oh, too bad. Do we get? No? Still no? Okay. I was hoping to maybe get a agricultural one, because that planet will be giving us a lot of food. Yeah, even from this, Kuldax would actually be 1, 2, 3, 4, would be the best spot for the sector capital, so that would have to be through the use of a habitat or something, because then we can actually get Salix 3 in there as well. The other advantage of this war is when we take these 3 systems, is that we can have 1 choke point on which to build a starbase, rather than 4 choke points on which we would have to defend. So there's that, obviously. This planet is building its administration, then it's going to get science on top of that. Okay, now it's here. Excellent, so let's go to fast speed as per usual.
Construction completed.
We found some space amoeba. Oh jeez, their space amoebas are still everywhere. Let's get secure shipping. That would gives us some more base protection from piracy. It's not the most useful in the way I set up my trade routes usually, which I have not gotten into just yet. But yeah, it will definitely help. Let's say if I look here in the trade routes, there's trade flowing from Ibukrozi to Daira, because it always has to go to the Spyron trade hub, Daira trade hub. So here you can see like planets that are collecting. So this one is sending 23 through this system. Has a trade protection value of 15, which guarantees... but because it goes through another starbase, it doesn't actually produce any piracy, which is actually very useful in the grand scheme of things. Okay, what are you doing? You're finishing those up. We are in an offensive war, so if we wanted to make additional claims, it would cost us double. It's the advantage of actually being declared on rather than being the declaree. The other way around, if you declare the war, you pay double influence, but if you get declared on, you pay normal influence for claims during the war. Oh, we don't have subspace navigation just yet, so...
System survey completed.
Savanti civilization encountered in the Kanam system.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
That is somewhere over here, I assume. Yep, over there. Exotic gas refineries. Let's get... Modular engineering is just too good to pass up. All your star bases become way cheaper to build up.
Engaging hostile station.
The Star Petal. This derelict station was once known as the Star Petal, and it was apparently a celebrated luxury resort in this corner of the galaxy nearly 1,000 years ago. A small fleet of tugs would drag the station to a new exotic location each year, but Kajam 2 appears to have been its last. For unclear reasons, the station was pulled into the gas giant's atmosphere, where it suffered critical damage. Basically, we found this space Titanic. That's what's going on there.
The special project has concluded.
Our language experts have been at it for weeks to try and translate the documents we found in the old battlefield. Today we finally have some results. We now know that the fallen warriors all followed the teachings of a philosopher called Talisa, the Teller of Tales. The documents are breakdowns of tactics, strategy, and, most importantly, logistics in interstellar warfare. Being a strong spokesperson against war, Talisa still found this to be essential knowledge for steering into the future. Even the most peaceful of people might be forced into a corner in their work for a better world. Master's teachings, warring states, naval capacity plus 10% and army upkeep minus 15%. Translation of an alien philosopher's teachings. Her depictions of war and ideas on combat strategy could make for excellent training material for our military. Creating unity is the biggest challenge, particularly because sustainability often generates borders. These borders need to be torn down, a sentiment that scares many. One must sometimes be willing to tear down in order to build something stronger from the ashes. Talisa, the Teller of Tales. So that's... We do have something that's increasing our edict. Yeah, there it is. Charismatic leader. So we have plus 20% increase in our edict duration. And actually, let's sell a couple. Yeah. Also, it's 10% cheaper, which is also pretty good. We are not currently reinforcing. We could be doing that, but let's go and take this system out. See, this fleet is just rampaging through over there, while their fleet is somewhere over there too. Currently, we could already settle the status quo, but we're only at minus 43 for the humiliate. I wonder if we also get the influence for the humiliation, which will be an interesting thing to see. Actually, we can if we see just one. 98% on armor. Yeah, we don't need to repair them. We can just go to the next system over. Oh, minus 7 because we are way over our naval cap. Why are we so far over our naval cap? You're part of the problem here. Well, in that case, I am going to disband you. Go away. That will save us some money at least. We have more food jobs available on this world that will also be doing a lot of research. So here I want food processing plants that I have not unlocked yet for, well, the food. And then research. Okay, let's go to Eartheus. Minus 33 now. Relative navy strength plus 50. Demanding surrender, so we just need way more occupations and we'll be fine.
Construction completed.
Oh, I still want so what? How much would it be to claim this system outright? 360 influence. That's actually not too terrible. It'll be cheaper once we're out of the war and we control all the way into Poa. The small rodent-like creatures known as Arinthi are native to Uriel, where their habitat extends across most of the planet's diverse climatic regions. They breed at an extremely rapid rate and seem to have a particular fondness for chewing on electric cables. Procuring specimens was not a problem. In fact, after the initial creatures were collected, more of them made their way onto the GSS Leafy Warbler by hitching rides on the science ship's orbital shuttles. Exactly why the Museum of Exobiology requested Orinthy specimens remains a mystery. Get me all those mining stations. You can build me an outpost over here and get us a little bit more filled out. Did they just claim a system on us in the middle of this war? Oh, they're so daring. You get to build a research labs. You need to get some housing going. Well, I think they had a big space battle here, yeah. They lost 9 ships in Tharam. And 0 ships on our side were lost. Yeah, it's our allies losing their ships, not us. Okay, so 44 and 10, it would be 54, but we are at 62 naval capacity. We do have, right, we do have some more cruisers trying to reinforce, but they're far away right now. The archaeologists working on the star paddle have gathered sufficient clues and evidence to paint a reasonably clear picture of the station's final days. A stray asteroid impacted the station, knocking it into an orbit that would soon plunge it into Kajam-2's atmosphere. Station-keeping thrusters could not compensate, and the command staff soon issued an evacuation order. Unfortunately, the station only had enough escape pods to evacuate a fraction of its passengers, and mass panic soon erupted. Those who were not trampled to death perished when the station's environmental systems failed as it drifted deeper into the gas giant. We found the Space Titanic. Clearly. I could... Yeah, I'm doing fine on food. What we're gonna do is add 2 extra researchers. Definitely put them back on food instead of trade.
System survey concluded.
Yeah, down here. Oh, I would really like to upgrade you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, we can upgrade that one. Perfect. Victory! We have won this war. So, humiliated, reducing their... we didn't get the influence. Our allies got it. But we took 3 systems from them. Which means in this system we shall be building a starport. And you can... Why is one of them going to Besnar? Wait, what? They don't have a home base. Why don't you have a home base? Just set this one as your home base. That's weird. Anyway, we won the war. We've cut down their size a little bit. It's going to be fun claiming all the way. If we now were to claim this, it would only be 140 instead of 360 influence. That's a massive difference. Why is it so cheap, actually? Hang on. Arrival minus 20% and distance and such. Okay. But yeah, we're definitely going to be claiming at least that system.
Research concluded.
I would really like to have that mega shipyard for basically free. Oh, nice. More energy credits. I guess that works. You can probably go all the way there.
Construction completed.
You can get this station up and running. Actually, no. Get Bitrius first, because we can build a colony on there. And you can now get that research project done. Perfect. How many do we have left on the species procurement? 2 more left. We've encountered another abandoned gateway, this time near Abaddon's domain. Abaddon's domain. It appears to have been built entirely by microscopic nanites. Here is it. It's an L gate of an unknown design. Unlike the previous structure, this gateway has been significantly altered since its initial construction. Its connection to the rest of the network has been severed. Instead, the only valid destination is an uncharted group of stars just beyond our galaxy that has been designated the L cluster by our astronomers. Although the gateway emits a faint power signature, it has been deliberately locked into some kind of maintenance loop that prevents its activation. Until we find some way of aborting this process, the L cluster will remain outside our reach. Well, the L cluster exists. I still haven't opened it up very often. Anyway, how about... Well, we are in... Okay, our allies currently vote no. We do we have someone? Yes, we have someone improving relations. I believe these people are also... Oh, hello. Unidentified Empire. They are currently at war with the Mandasurans. Are they associated? They are not, but we can improve relations here. Can do that for now. Do we have a situation log? No, we don't. Like, we know there are people there, but we don't have... Well, in that case, survey down here. Maybe we will meet them. We're gonna need some housing here as well.
System survey concluded.
Yeah, this planet should be the center of this particular sector. 1, 2, 3. Oh, these will not be in range anyway. So it would actually be another habitat, but this one in the Viriac system. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Borobaba wouldn't be. Oh. We've established communications with the Dethakan Empire. We are delighted to meet you.
We are being hailed.
The Commonwealth wants a migration treaty. I am not going to do that. Are you also at war with them? Yes. No, they're rivaling, not at war currently. Oh, we're starting to learn more and more about the galaxy.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Diplomatic weight and
Construction
embassy
completed.
complex, which is actually a really good building to grab. Do we have crystals? We don't have crystals yet. Oh, here is actually the food processing
Knowledge
facilities
is the
I was
key
looking
to the
for.
universe.
And what did we get? The starbase module, good. Even though I would really like the better miners, making sure we can build stronger and bigger alloy forges is pretty fine as well. Rummaging through the secure safes where the Star Paddle's wealthiest clientele stored their personal belongings has revealed a treasure trove of strange artifacts and jewelry. Perhaps the most noteworthy among the found items is the Heart of the Pulsar, a unique diamond necklace quite famous in its day for having been worn by 5 different heads of state. 8 minor artifacts and 4,000 credits. And that's the dig site complete. I do not have any more dig sites to do, which means let's get you assisting research on our capital. Since you're done here, I should really close down these 2 holes over there. Oh, excellent. Our fleet has combined with the 2 more cruisers we had. Yeah, that's where the 62 comes from.
Construction completed.
We don't have that particular thing yet. Excellent. Let's build some hangar base and a communications jammer. We can build 3 more star bases right now. That's
Construction
pretty
completed.
good. Mining station and a research station. Ooh, our Federation has leveled up. Let's see. What do we get? So, the amount members contribute towards the Federation naval capacity counts for 25% more. New members impose a 50% smaller cohesion penalty, and the president gets an additional envoy to play around with. Where are we sending them? Vashkaran High, Vexklanga Trade Union, the Cinematis Trade Association, and the Commonwealth. So we are sending 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So you know what? We're friendly to everyone, so we're just gonna improve relations with them. Because why not? So again, I would really like to build the embassy complex, but it requires crystals, which we do not have access to yet. Do we have any crystals in our territory? Actually, we do not, so we're probably going to have to... Wow, do we actually have any strategic resources? Besides 3 modes and 1 gases? Not really. And I think those gases are actually coming from a thing on a planet anyway. I believe so. We built them on a world. Oh, excellent. We can upgrade our assembled ship shelter here. This is... we are going to be building another monument. And we finish up diplomacy, which allows us a new ascension perk. We already got psionics opened up, so we could go mind over matter, but that would sort of require us to go spiritualist a little bit. Technological ascendancy is still always strong, as is mastery of nature if you have lots of planets, but also if you have excess influence, which we don't have yet. Imperial prerogative, now that's a percentage increase rather than a flat increase, is also very valuable, like 20% on top of our 144. That is not bad at all. But I think technological ascendancy is just good. It's just a flat 10% increase. So we're gonna go with that one.
An alien nation is hailing us.
Oh! Mandasura decimators. They are fanatical purifiers. We pursue true equality, do not stand in our way. Yeah, let's declare a rivalry immediately. So we get some bonus influence out of that. And would make most of the people in the galaxy like us a bit more. Oh yeah, they are yeah, going through the facts Klanga pretty effectively right now.
Research concluded.
Okay. Okay, more credits from people working. Let's get mining drone lasers out of the way. I'm very much probably not going to be using them, but let's colonize. That's just 95%. I'm gladly taking that. We have food processing facilities, like we can also already get the upgraded one. Let's get Starbase capacity upgrade. So we are building that food processing facilities on Arid's Nest. In fact, I'm going to be building a civilian industries here. I could also get food processing here because that is still 20 farmer jobs we have here. So there's that. But it is more likely that I'm actually moving away from the agricultural segment at some point in favor of other places. But I think if I do that, I will be on negative food again. But I can get one more researcher for now. Okay, we do have some more places where we have job issues. We kind of need more generators. So after an extensive search of the seabed on Iriamon B 4A, using a small fleet of mini-submarines, the crew of the Laughing Lapoo finally managed to corner the elusive target of their search, a live Tarblack. The shimmering creature, which defends itself by emitting faint psionic signals that produce a sense of dread in most organics, was brought aboard the science ship in a special water tank simulating its natural environment. Crew members on the Laughing Lapoo that came into direct contact with the Tarblack will require extensive therapy. The mission has been a success. Okay, a Visus Haunt, Forge World needs housing anyway. I'm gonna give them a mining district as well.
We are being hailed.
As for association status, I'm very happy to give you that. And our allies do not want to give him that. Regardless, we are building 2 trade hubs on the Ibu Krozi station. And I suppose we might as well get some resource silos. Nothing else of interest to get there, sadly. We're almost back in our home system. We need a couple.
Research concluded.
There's 2 more destroyers to be gained and 1 cruiser. Alloy megaforges, that's great. Yeah, let's just get super solid materials then.
System survey concluded.
Okay, so now they're pushing here as well. It's an interesting war they're having over there. I want to build another anchorage. We do have the nebula over here. This is true. 1, 2, 3. Right, is Ojulars in the nebula? No, Homam is. Goldax has no trade value, is actually in a choke point, so I'm gonna make this one into an anchorage. Just have that little bit of extra power in the choke point. Oh no, wait, hang on, what am I doing? If you see any enclaves, it is usually a very smart idea to put yourself in put a station in their system, because that will allow you to build a special building that adds that you can only have in systems they are in.
Construction completed.
Sure, I'll take a commercial pact. You build me a mining station. You build me a mining station and a research station. More worlds need more workers. Let's build another generator district, I suppose. And a housing district. Energy economics, we would need to go to +20 on energy. And the election is actually coming. Oh, okay. I guess our trade hub just started collecting way more trade. And that's why we just bumped up immensely there. Let's. They want association status, but our allies do not want to give it to them. Why? What is your problem with everyone? I have no idea what this is. Are we improving relations with the United Ildar? Currently not. Let's move you from the hive to them. See, at some point, we're just gonna go with, if we can do it, put the voting weight to diplomatic. And we should have way more diplomatic power. Oh, they don't want to go with... Why do they not want to do this? That's why we need better stuff, yeah. They were happy with 40 years. Yeah, we kind of need to get our laws up. Our centralization up, so we can actually have a Federation fleet. And let's just finish out with the Howling Vortex. I think there's a colony ship building here. Oh no, it's... Oh no, it's just finished. Which is going to Bitreus, I believe, yes. Survey there, then, I suppose. We lost one of our envoys, which is not a big deal. Oh, they have some pirates going there. Fleet's now 4k strength. And the other one has also been upgraded. But for now, I will have to say thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. And subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. And I will see you all later.